Hello guys, so today we're taking a look at GRRR, G-R-R-R. So this company focuses on AI and data infrastructure. So I actually played this stock around a year ago when it was in the $3 range, and I sold it around that $30 range. In my opinion, I believe this stock is seriously undervalued right now. So the company recently had Q3 earnings where they recorded record results with revenue of 26.5 million, which was a 32% year-on-year increase, which is great as it shows the company is growing and showing strong signs of growth. The company also ended the third quarter with 121 million in cash. So the company also reduced their debt by 30%, which was to 15.1 million, and currently the stock has a pipeline of 7 billion, which is huge. This company obviously has such huge potential for growth, as you've seen with the recent record earnings, and they've also recently secured a 1.4 billion Southeast Asia AI data center mandate and issued a 2026 guidance of around 137 million to 200 million revenue. Something I also liked recently was the CEO also said the third quarter marks a turning point where GRRR became a recognized leader in AI infrastructure. Our contracted projects, strong balance sheet, and clear line of sight to scale different us from peers that have yet to deliver beyond the promise of AI. Now, for me, this is what I like to hear from the CEO, and it's great to hear such enthusiasm from him about his company. Also, last month in October, the company also announced that they would increase their share repurchase buyback program up to 20 million, which shows obviously they're confident in their company. And with a tiny float, this locks up the float even more, allowing it to have those potential huge moves. The stock also recently has had some multiple price target increases that are currently nearly 200% above its current value. So there is a lot to be bullish about for this stock. So now we move on to the charts. So currently, I'm seeing a potential double bottom at this $12 area. As you can see, I've drew a little line here to show you where it's bounced off it twice at this $12 range. So you can see here it's forming some nice support here, and it's showing there's strong bars coming in. As you can see, you got a bit of a trend reversal going on, which you want to see confirmed going to that 50-day. The stock is currently nearing those oversold levels, so it has a lot of potential room to run. Obviously, recently, a few days ago, they also saw a nice bullish MACD crossover, and it's recently reclaimed its 9-day moving average. So it's turning more bullish, as you can see here. What I'm watching next is a break of $15, which is near the 50-day moving average, as you can see here. So a claim above this would be signaling a lot of bullish signs to me, and I'll be looking for that V-shaped recovery. The stock does currently have 22 million outstanding shares with a low float of around 22 million. So obviously with the share buybacks, as I mentioned earlier, this float is getting locked out, giving it the potential for some huge upside in my opinion. A 22 million float is very low. I do really like this company. I think they're doing a great job, and if we can keep seeing the growth they're producing, like in the last quarter, third quarter, and the execution with these contracts, this one is set up for a great future. Obviously, the stock has a short interest of around 7.8%, so it's nearing that 10%, which is fairly high, but obviously it's nothing crazy. So I hope you guys all found the video helpful and useful. Thank you for watching.